Used to see my reflection through the shadows of my past. Every mistake, every heartbreak, I thought they'd always last. I carried that old baggage like a chain around my soul, trying to fix this broken girl, but I was losing all control. Then a whisper cut through the noise, said there's another way. And I stepped into a love that washed the stain of guilt away. 'Cause I knew me, she finally believes that the old things have passed away, and I've been set free. It ain't just a fresh start or a page I turn. It's a heart made of flesh where a stone once burned. The new me, she's still learning who to be, but she's already not who she used to be. Yeah, the old is gone, and the new has come for me. I stopped trying to earn a grace that I could never buy. I just looked up and took the gift that Jesus left supplied. And in that moment something shifted, a power deep inside, like being buried in the water and coming back to life. Now when the past tries to whisper, you're the same as you were before, I just stand upon the promise and I walk right through that door. 'Cause the new me, she finally believes that the old things have passed away, and I've been set free. It ain't just a fresh start or a page I turn. It's a heart made of flesh where a stone once burned. The new me, she's still learning who to be, but she's already not who she used to be. Yeah, the old is gone, and the new has come for me. I put on compassion, I put on your kindness, step it out of the shadows, out of the blindness. I'm not the same as I was before. I'm alive, and I'm yours. 'Cause the new me, she finally believes that the old things have passed away, and I've been set free. It ain't just a fresh start or a page I turn. It's a heart made of flesh where a stone once burned. The new me, she's still learning who to be, but she's already not who she used to be. Yeah, the old is gone, and the new has come for me. The new has come for me. It's a new creation. Yeah, a new me. I try to earn what love already gave, counting my prayers, trying to behave. Every good deed felt like a test, hoping somehow I would find it past. Hearing guilt I could not erase, running a race I could not win. Then your mercy called my name, said I was yours before I changed. Now I see who I am, grace has written who I am. I got heaven's life in me, running like a river, wild and free. No more chains, no more shame, I'm not who I used to be. I got heaven's life in me, victory is my reality. What you are is what I am, your life is alive in me. Fear used to knock on my midnight door, whispering lies I believed before. But now I stand where mercy stands, safe in the shelter of nail-scarred hands. Storms may rise, but I will not fall. Your resurrection changed it all. Every promise your word declared is waking up in the life I share. Now I know who I am, grace has written who I am. I got heaven's life in me, running like a river, wild and free. No more chains, no more shame, I'm not who I used to be. I got heaven's life in me, victory is my reality. What you are is what I am, your life is alive in me. I'm not fighting for the victory, you already won the war for me. From the cross to the empty grave, you rewrote every word of my name. Now I rise in the life you gave, fear and darkness start to fade. I am standing in your light, in your life is my life. Burning down holy fire in me. No more chains, no more shame, I'm forever changed. I got heaven's life in me, living in your victory. What you are is what I am, the life is dust on the road, tears in my eyes, long dark nights, too many goodbyes. I tried to stand but I kept falling down, lost in the noise of a broken town. Then in the silence I heard your voice, calling my name, giving me a choice. Leave the fear, leave the scars, follow the light of who you are. Every lie started fading when your truth started breaking through. I got an overcomer heart, beating with your love inside. You turned my dark into dawn, you pulled me back to life. I got an overcomer heart, stronger every time I fall. Your grace rewrote soul, but your promise never let me go. Every step through the fire and rain, you were the strength inside my veins. Now every mountain in my starts fading, when your truth starts breaking through. I got an overcomer heart, beating with your love inside. You turn my dark into dawn, you pull me back to life. I got an overcomer heart, stronger every time I fall. Your grace rewrote my story. Your love, I've won it I am not defeated, I am not alone. Your love is the reason I am standing strong. You lifted my spirit, you carried my scars. Now I'm walking in freedom with an overcomer heart. I got an overcomer heart, shining like the morning sun. Every chain was broken because of what you've done. I got an overcomer heart, and I'm never going back. Your love is my victory, your grace is my overcomer heart, because of who you I used to wake up and expect the worst, brace myself for disappointment first. Didn't know I was practicing defeat, every thought was digging trenches deep. My mama thought the same way before me, guess some patterns are hard to break. I just assumed the world was out to get me, and failure was my fate. But there's a verse I keep underlined, says be transformed by renewing your mind. And I'm learning what that means. I'm thinking different now, catching thoughts before they take me down, choosing what is true and noble, pure and lovely, letting go of trouble. It's slow work, this rewiring. Some days I'm still tired and fighting, but I'm not the woman I used to be. I'm thinking different now. The old tapes still play sometimes at night, voices telling me I'll never get it right. But I've learned to hit the stop button, hold every thought up to the light. I ask it, are you true? Are you worthy of the space you take? Just gotta agree with what you're saying, or is this a lie I need to break? And every time I choose the truth, something shifts inside my youth. I'm being made new. I'm thinking different now, catching thoughts before they take me down, choosing what is true and noble, pure and lovely, letting go of trouble. It's slow work, this rewiring. Some days I'm still tired and fighting, but I'm not the woman I used to of grief. I'm planting something permanent, something that won't lead. I'm thinking different now. Every thought, every feeling lead down. I'm catching them before they take me down. Choosing what is true and noble, pure and lovely. Letting go trouble. Absorb this reward. Some days I'm still tired of fighting, but I'm back the woman I used to be. I'm thinking different now. I'm thinking different now. I'm perfect yet, but different now. As a woman thinks in her heart, so is she, and I'm becoming what I believe. This world's been trying to squeeze me in its mold since I was old enough to know. Told me play the game, climb the ladder, scratch and claw. Told me there ain't enough to go around it all. Said you better get yours before somebody else stirs. Trust your two hands, don't you trust even love. They say you work 5 to 0s in the bank. Kill yourself working for the thanks. But I was born different. Different blood runs through my veins. I ain't playing all the rules they made. I'm not of this world. I don't belong to its fear. There's no answer to its lies. Its scarcity don't live here. There's always something bigger, more the spirit, not a blast. So you can keep your system. I don't play by rules made by the rust. I'm not of this world. They said, be afraid of what you can't control. Fear is just the plot you play for being alive. I said, I know a love that casts out all that noise, and I'm walking in the freedom that I found. They say compete with your sister, scratch your way to the top. Only room for one at the top, you gotta make them drop. I said my bottle owns a cattle on 1,000 hills. There's enough for everybody, always has been, always will. Yeah, I was born different. Different blood runs through my veins. I ain't bowing to the pressure or the shame. I'm not of this world. I don't belong to its fear. I don't answer to its lies. Jesus stood before the system, and they nailed him for it too. Said my kingdom's not of this world, and I'm standing right there with you. So call me outlaw, call me strange, call me foolish, call me brave, but I'd rather be a stranger here than fit in with a world that's bound before the grave. From none of this world, I don't belong to its fear. I don't answer to its lies. Its scarcity don't live here. I'm a child of something bigger, of the spirit, not of dust. So you can't keep your system. I don't play by rules made by the rust. I'm out of this world. Different blood, different kingdom, different kingdom, different king. Try to squeeze me in the mold, but I was born to break it. Nobody saw the war I was fighting, didn't leave bruises you could see. But every morning I woke up losing to the voices telling me I'd never meet enough for tomorrow, enough for today, enough to keep the darkness at bay. I thought the chaos living in my head was just a cross I'd have to carry in the end. But then I read about weapons not made by human hands, divine power for demolition, pulling down the lies where they stand. So I'm taking every thought, every argument, every lie, every voice that whispers I'll never get it right. I'm bringing them captive to the feet of the one who conquered the grave. I'm trading every lie for what he says. I'm taking every thought. Fear had a key to every door in my heart. Anxiety knew my name right from the start. I couldn't tell my voice from the enemy's lies. They sounded just like me when they criticized, but the word cuts deeper than a double-edged sword, divides soul and spirit, thought and cord. And when I hold my mind up to the light, some thoughts stay and some take flight. I've got weapons not made by human hands, divine power for demolition. I'm pulling down the strongholds where they stand. So I'm taking every thought, every argument, every lie, every voice that whispers So I'm taking every thought, every argument, every lie, every voice that whispers I'll never get it right. I'm bringing them captive to the beat of the one who conquered the grave. I'm trading every lie for what he said. To Christ. The war is not over, but I know how it ends. Sword by sword, I'm learning to win. I grew up thinking mountains just stay mountains, permanent fixtures in the view. My mama had a fear, she carried it for decades. I figured I'd carry it too. Daddy struggled just to make ends meet. Lack followed him like a friend. I learned to pray, Lord, please move this, before I even knew how to begin. I fold my hands and bow my head, asked God to do what I couldn't. But I never looked that giant in the face and told it that his time was through. Then I read where Jesus said, speak to the mountain, not just about it. Tell it to move, tell it to go. You've got authority, so let it know. So I opened my mouth for the first time, voice shaking, feeling like a fool. But I looked at that fear that had lived in my chest, and I told it, you don't get the final word. Greater is he in me. First time felt like a whisper, didn't sound like much at all. The mountain didn't crumble, didn't even seem to fall. But something shifted deep inside when I used my voice that way. I wasn't begging anymore, I was drawing a line in the clay. I started speaking every morning before the doubts could crowd in. Fear, you're not my dwelling place. Lack, you're not my kin. 'Cause I read where Jesus said, speak to the mountain, not just about it. Tell it to move, tell it to go. So let it know. So I opened my mouth, a little song, a voice steady, learning who I am. I looked at that mountain that had marked my family, and I told it, you don't get the final word. Greater is he in me. She's been given, I finally understand. It's not the volume of my command, it's the one who gave me the right to stand and say, I read where Jesus says, speak to the mountain, not just about it. Tell it to move, tell it to go. speaking, and it's moving. For truly I tell you, if you say to this mountain, I say it now, I used to hold my breath and count the days, tiptoe through my life in quiet shades. Thought heaven was a destination far away, something I'd get to see someday. I built fences where freedom ought to be, played it safe and called it humility. Didn't know the one who hung the morning star was standing in my kitchen where my ordinary are. But he didn't come to give me just enough to barely make it through. He came to throw the windows open wide and let the light break through. Life to the fullest, that's what he promised, not just a mansion when my time is through. The thief came empty-handed, 'cause Jesus already gave me more than my heart could ever hold. The story's still being told. I'm alive, I'm alive, living life to the fullest now. Eternal life isn't waiting on the other side, it's waking up with purpose in my eyes. It's knowing that the power that raised him from the grave is walking with me through my ordinary days. It's more than just surviving Monday morning blues, it's dancing in the rain when I don't know what to do. It's speaking to the mountain and watching it move, 'cause the one who lives inside me made the mountain too. Oh, he didn't come to give me just enough to barely make it through. He came to throw the windows open wide and let the light break through. Life to the fullest, that's what he promised, not just a mansion when my time is through. The thief came empty-handed, 'cause Jesus already gave me more than my heart could ever hold. The story's still being told. I'm alive, I'm alive, living life to the fullest now. He didn't come to steal my sin and leave me bare. He came to fill the empty with a life beyond compare. Not just brave inside my lungs, the fire in my soul, a river in the desert, making oceans from the holes. I thought I was waiting for heaven to begin, but heaven's been inside me all along, my sin. So I'm gonna live like I believe it's true every single day until my time when heaven is through. Life to the fullest, not for the promised, not just a mansion when my time is through. The thief tiptoeing, afraid to let my real voice show. Kept my dreams small, kept my head low, just trying to make it through. Afraid of what they'd say about me, afraid of failure, afraid of doubting, afraid that if I ever stepped out, I'd fall and someone see. I was scared of the dark, scared of the unknown, scared of being weak, scared of standing alone, scared that the world was bigger than me. So I played it safe and I never got free. I am fearless, not 'cause the storm stopped raging, not 'cause the world stopped changing, because the one who lives in me already conquered everything. I am fearless. When the news is bad, I don't crumble. When the giants come, I don't stumble. The same power that raised the dead is living in my chest. So I am fearless. I remember the morning it finally clicked, reading 1 John 4 verse 17. It hit, as he is, so am I, not someday but right now. And he's not afraid of anything, so how can I keep living like a frightened child when the King of Kings calls me his child? I got up off the floor, looked fear in the face, and said, you don't get to take up space. 'Cause I'm joined to the Lord, one spirit with him. The battle's already over. I'll win, not by my strength, not by my might, but by the one who is my life. I am fearless, not 'cause the storm stopped raging, not 'cause the world stopped changing, because the one who lives in me already conquered everything. I am fearless. When the news is bad, I don't crumble. When the giants come, I don't stumble. The same power that raised the dead is living in my chest. So I am What can man do to me? What can sickness steal? What can death threaten? When the grave is already healed, I've been raised up with him, seated in the heavenlies. The fear that wants to find me is now beneath my feet. So let the earth shake, let the walls fall. I'm anchored in one who's all in all. I don't bow to worry, don't kneel to dread. The living Christ is my head. I am fearless, not 'cause the storm stopped raging, not 'cause the world stopped changing, Everybody needs a piece. My phone keeps buzzing, notifications never cease. I tried to be the strong one, never let them see me fall. But underneath the surface I was barely standing tall. And I heard a gentle whisper cutting through the noise and stress, saying, "Come to me, my daughter, lay it down and find your rest." So I'm letting go, I'm letting you take the heavy weight I wasn't meant to hold on to. I'm trading all my striving for a quiet peace within, learning that your presence is the only place I've ever fit. I'm not fighting anymore, I'm just resting in your arms. Finally safe here in the quiet, sheltered from the harm. I'm letting go. I used to think that proving myself was how I earned your love, running on ambition, never looking up above. But every mile I traveled just left me more undone, chasing after shadows, trying to outrun the sun. And you pulled me from the race, said, "Child, you're already mine. You don't have to perform for me, just let my love define." So I'm letting go, I'm letting you take the heavy weight I wasn't meant to hold on to. I'm trading all my striving for a quiet peace within, learning that your presence is the only place I've ever felt. I'm not fighting anymore, I'm just resting in your arms. Finally safe here in the quiet, sheltered from the harm. I'm letting go. Beside the still waters, you light me on, you restore my soul, and I can't go on. Even in the valley, I won't be afraid, 'cause you are with me, here I'll stay. You are with me, I am safe. So I'm letting go, I'm letting you take the heavy weight I wasn't meant to hold on to. I'm trading all my striving for a quiet peace within, learning that your presence is the only place I've ever fit. I'm not fighting anymore, I'm just resting in your arms. Finally safe here in the quiet, sheltered from my harm. I'm letting go. Yeah, I'm letting go. Finally letting go. In your arms I'm home. chasing little broken dreams that left me all alone. Walking through the valley, thought that's where I would be, but your mercy kept on running down the road to rescue me. Every wrong turn, every heartbreak, you were there in my mistakes. Now when I look back, I see grace that wouldn't let go of me. Thank you for loving me when I was hard to love. Thank you for lifting me with heaven's kind of love. You saw a daughter where I saw a tragedy. You turned my sorrow into a sweet melody. Jesus, I'm falling at your feet. Thank you for loving me. There were whispers full of shame. You tried to change my name, but your cross rewrote my story, burned the pages of my blame. Now this small town heart is singing louder than my fear, 'cause you're faithful, gentle kindness pulled your promise freedom near. Every sunrise, every new day testifies you made a way. I'm still standing, I'm still free, 'cause your love never gave up on me. Thank you for loving me when I was hard to love. Thank you for lifting me with heaven's kind of love. You saw a daughter where I saw a tragedy. You turned my sorrow into a sweet melody. Jesus, I'm dancing on these streets. Thank you for loving me. You were there on the back row, flaring the night. You are the flickering coming alive. You are my shelter when I couldn't breathe. You're the song rising up in me. You are the promise I thought I lost, hidden in blood on that rugged cross. Now every heartbeat is harmony, singing how you set me free. Thank you for loving me when I was hard to love. Thank you for chasing me with never failing love. You call me chosen when I feel like I'm the least. You set the table in the middle of my week. Jesus, forever I will sing. Thank you for loving me. Jesus, forever I will sing. Thank you for loving me. I'm not who I used to be. Grace has made a change in me. I was walking through the valley, carrying my shame. Every road I tried to follow led me back to pain. Then I heard your voice calling out my name. In a moment of mercy, everything changed. You broke my chains, you called me free. You made a new life out of me. The old me is gone, gone with the This is the new me. I remember the nights I was lost in the dark, trying hard just to heal all the wounds in my heart. But your grace came down like a river of light. Now I'm walking in freedom, and I'm leaving the night. Oh, you broke my chains. Oh, you called me free. You made a new life out of me. The old me is done. You're with the dawn. Jesus rolled the stone away. I'm forgiven and free by the blood of the King, and my heart will never be the same. From the ashes of yesterday, your love rewrote my story. All things passed away. I'm not who I used to be. This is the new me. No more shame, no more shame, no more shame. Grace has come, my new name. I am free, I believe, the old is gone, inside of me, the old me is gone, gone with the dawn. Jesus rolled the stone away. I'm forgiven and free by the blood of the King, and my heart will never be the same. From the ashes of yesterday, your love rewrote my story. All things passed away. All things are made new. Your grace made me new. This is the new me. I'm not who I used to be. Grace has made a change in me. All things passed away. This is the new